wherever you are watching me from. This is the God's family, and I really thank you for supporting us through this far, for subscribing, sharing, liking our program. Really appreciate you. Today, I just came on live to appreciate my subscribers, my followers. In fact, I don't take it for granted. I really appreciate you. And I have this topic I needed to share with you so that we all learn some things. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, I was reading, and I got hold of this, and I wanted to share with all. I wanted to share so they all learn some things. Yeah, it's all about marriage. Marriage. Always I say it's a responsibility. If you get married, it's not a child's play. Marriage is like having a TV channel and you putting it into a one channel and you are watching it for the rest of your life. So if you are not matured enough mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, and you get married, you will be frustrated. So you need to be matured enough so that when you get into it, you don't get into trouble. You don't say, in fact, I have regretted marrying or I've regretted getting in touch with this person. Marriage is a beautiful thing. God created it and it's really beautiful thing. It's between a man and a woman coming together to form a family. It's really a good thing. And we need to sorry guys, yeah. We need to know that marriage is really a beautiful thing. If you get the right person to move with, it's really a beautiful thing. And it's really sad that we hear people talking ill about their partner. It's really very sad because if you get the right person to move with, in fact, you will enjoy. Because marriage is like a small heaven on this earth. You will enjoy even if you go outside, you work, you want to come home because home is a safe place for you, for your for your husband, for your children, and even for yourself. So marriage is really a beautiful thing. So there is this woman who got married for a very long time with kids. She knows that she was really enjoying her marriage until she noticed that her husband was having an affair. And this one, they were in the same church. This is really sad. It's sad, but I'm laughing. They were in the same church. They were so the side chick knew the wife. They were, let me say, they were friends, or they usually talk when they close from church or when they meet in the church. They talk, they share ideas and the rest. And this girl knew that that's the man that she was with, the wife that she was talking with. And she never cared. She didn't care what she was doing. And this woman she is talking, I think it's a problem. It's a problem who raised her. She had a problem. Maybe the mother was absent, the father was absent, and she grew up. And doing that, she feels it's okay to have an affair with a married man. She doesn't feel offended. She knows it's okay doing that. So she didn't have problem going out with a married person. Please, parents, let's train our children very, very well. Let's treat them good. Let's let them let us show them how the world is. When we do things bad, especially the men, then the men and the women, but the most responsibilities comes from the man. The marriage will work. 70% comes from the woman, because you moved out from your parents' house and you join the man. You moved out, you change your name, your father's name on your to your husband's name, you change your identity, everything, and you came and you married this man as a one person. So the women will sacrifice a lot when it comes to marriage. You giving birth, you see, your body changes, everything about you changes. And when the man misbehave like that, it gets hold of us. It become painful, it become hurt, and we transfer our aggression, our hurt, our everything to the children. So please, men, don't frustrate your wife. Don't let them regret leaving their parents, coming to you to become one, so that you form a family, to join together to have children, and also bring up the children in a godly way, because that's how it. We have types, so many types of marriages. We have the cultural one, we have the kingdom marriage, okay, and we have the another one. I've forgotten. If I remember, I'll tell. I know three of them, and we need to make marriage work. So if marriage is like when you are in a room, you see, when you are in a room and there is a window on the wall, and there is fire in the room, what will you do? You move out, because there is fire there, you move out. But when there is nothing there, but the fire is there, what will you do? You try to quench the fire off, put the fire off. That's how marriage is. It's work. It's work, because we are from different places, and if you come together, you have how the way you were treated and the way this one was treated, they are different upbringing, and you have come together. Is you have to talk, the communication, you have to talk, you compromise everything. When the person does something you don't like, you talk to the person, and you to agree and you apologize, so that things will become okay. You don't just say, oh, this thing, what is it? You are talking, you complain too much. Please don't you shouldn't say that. That's what is bothering your partner. He or she is telling you, I don't like this one, I don't like it. We should accept it and you apologize, so that everything will be okay. By doing that, the children will be happy. When they go out, they will express, they will, you know, the way they are playing, the way they are doing their things. You know, these children, they are okay. You don't just get married for marrying sake, giving birth anyhow, and you don't take care of your children. When they go out, they will be misbehaving. They are doing a lot of things, which is really bad. When you hear, he said, this my child was doing this my boy was doing this, you become frustrated. You will not know what to do. So please, let's make marriage work. Marriage is a beautiful thing. It's really good. It's beautiful. Let's all make marriage work. Because if you do that, it's a small heaven on earth. You will enjoy. When you grow up, you will enjoy. Your children will be eager to come into you, coming close to you for advice, coming close to you for you to also enjoy them. So please, let's make marriage work. Marriage is really a beautiful thing. So this lady who was talking, is a problem by the way she was brought up. So she doesn't see anything wrong going out with a married person, which is really bad. And if you're doing that, it's a seed that you have planted. It will grow, then you reap it. As the Bible says, whatever you sow, so shall you reap it. So if you are doing things and the person is hurt, it's like you are happy, the person is hurt, you don't care about the person's feelings. So you are building your happiness on another one's pain, which is really bad. You shouldn't do that. You should always think about people, what you are doing. If it hurts the person, if it doesn't go well, we should stop, because it will come back to you. Another one will come and do the same thing to you. How will you feel? Will you feel okay? Will you be happy? Will you take it like that? If you won't, please don't do the same thing to your fellow person, which is really bad. So I'm putting this on. We are all coming to learn and listen. And if you do this, later on, you reap it. The woman really talks. She talks, and some of them will say the men they are doing that. You don't hear them saying what happened to them. You have a lot of men they complain about their karma. I'll have a video here. I'll play them. You all listen. Then we learn from it, so that we don't go and do the same thing to people. We don't go and hurt people. Yeah. So I'm putting on this, and we are all listening. Then we will learn. We'll learn from it.
Eagerly share that about 28 years ago, I was in an adulterous relationship for 8 years. It was a messy situation. It was church faith based driven. That was 8 years of just being very, very delusional, very haughty. I mean, I was bold enough to walk around this woman every single week. And so now,
Okay.
my husband,
Okay.
has a girlfriend
Okay.
and is living with her. Reborn and relentless, the stories are true. Hey, I think I have to move
Yeah,
out.
so
I got fired. Oh, don't
that's
worry, I
it.
can
So
call
I'm coming to you and then all it's really nice
flip it and twerk
topic.
it and all of those
Let's all
things.
listen and learn from
You reap
it.
what you sow.
Yes, yes.
The Bible
yes.
says it. The world calls it karma.
Yep.
Yeah.
And what I've learned in my own situation. So let me just go back some.
Okay.
That was 8 years of just being very, very delusional, very cocky, very haughty. I mean, I was bold enough to walk around this woman every single week. We saw each other every week.
Wow.
And I had no problem with it. I had no conviction, and I came from the church. My mother was fire and brimstone, like she believed.
Yeah, yeah.
And
yeah.
one thing she would tell me is, baby, you're gonna reap what you sow.
Wow.
So with all of that being said, I walked around this young lady for 8 years, even to the point where after about a year, we actually lived together.
Wow.
And we still were. It was. I now looking back, I would have. I probably, as the wife, would have killed me.
Wow.
I would have killed me.
Wow.
I would have killed me because the audacity, that I had, it was tremendous. How do you walk around someone's wife, and then how do you actually engage with your child and buy gifts and all those things now that are just, to me, downright disrespectful.
Yes.
And I did all those things. Wow. And in the process of that 8-year relationship, I lost both my parents. And after losing my mom, I realized, you only can love me privately. You only can support me privately.
Because you needed.
And I wanted outward. I like affection.
right. Yeah.
Outward affection.
Yes.
And so you only could show me support at home.
Right.
And just losing a mom, your whole world changes.
Yep.
Your thoughts change.
Yep.
So after that, I began to be honest with God.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never done drugs.
Yeah.
But I promise you,
this was like
this was an addiction.
Yeah.
And so
I gotta find out first though. Tell us how you met.
Well, we met at church.
Okay, so you met at church.
Yes.
And how did that how did it start? Did it start?
Flirting. Just little flirting. At the time, I was just coming out of another long-term relationship.
Okay.
Feeling like I wanted to get up under somebody else.
Okay.
And
okay.
He was
flirting back,
and then 8 years goes by.
Really? Mm-hmm. What? Okay, yeah. So y'all start off just flirting, just like saying things.
Well, we were all friends.
Okay, so you were all friends.
And then to add the icing to the cake,
okay,
I was friends with his wife.
Okay,
so we were all friends.
So what do you think you guys were all friends? What do you think started the attraction? Because
I think it was just two people that were just needy and seeking something outside of the realm of godliness. And for me it was just, okay, I like this, it feels good. Okay, yeah. We could just keep this, whatever, like right here.
Okay. And he was a minister at the time?
He wasn't a minister at the time.
Okay,
no.
So he wasn't a minister at the time.
But and I think, he must have wanted to play around a little bit.
Yeah.
And so two people in a deficit can become explosive.
Right.
And that's exactly what happened.
Right.
So fast forward to losing my mom. Well, I lost both my parents, but after losing my mom, something in me just said it's time. You can't. What else can you lose?
Right.
Before you actually lose yourself while you're still waiting on him to actually get his divorce.
So he was telling you that he would eventually.
Oh yeah, you see the papers, and you get hope, and everybody knows about it, but they don't know about it.
Okay,
they know about
kind
it,
of blind, turning a blind eye.
So you get a little glimpse of hope here and there, but then after a while, it's like, okay, forget what they say. Watch your actions. But so moving forward, I remember praying to God, and I'm like, God, you know exactly how I feel. And this is not something that I can just wake up tomorrow and just walk away from. I need you to take these feelings away gradually. And in that prayer, God made the end of that relationship extremely toxic.
Wow.
When I say toxic, I mean toxic.
So before praying for God to release you, were at some point where you praying for God to, bring him to you and get him for him to get a divorce? Because like we don't be thinking, sometimes praying for the other person's husband.
Absolutely, I was praying, God, let him go. He don't love her. He love me. I don't know why she tripping. Right. Just let go. I mean, let go and let him come on to mama. And so I was praying that. I was praying that, and I'm like, all those things I had to ask God to forgive me for, because I'm like, you were so out of line, out of his will, and had he actually gotten a divorce, my reaping would have been even more tremendous.
Yeah. How do you think you got out of, like, how did you get in that space mentally of just not even, because, okay, here we are in church, right? And you have those some sins that are capitalized on and some aren't. Adultery is one that is like the main one that everybody talks about. Did you not feel any conviction? Like, was it like, as they're preaching about adultery, because most churches, they could love to condemn, is it, how are you feeling? Are you just letting it kind of go in one ear out the other? Or are you like, that ain't me because I'm his true wife? Or, you get what I'm saying?
You have glimpses of conviction, but the delusion and the enemy, the state that the enemy has you in, it outrides and outlives and outweighs those moments of conviction, because all you know is, one thing for sure is he gonna call you to say, let's hook up, or let meet you at the house, or whatever. So even after the conviction and the message, your mind is like, yo, but we about to go home and right, So your conviction is only momentarily.
Right.
It's only, but it's fleeting. It's just for a little while.
Right. Okay.
And so you're delusional.
That's good. I like this because a lot of people that go to church think that they can't be deceived. Like,
oh, you're deceived.
Yeah, they think like, no, not me.
Anything that's in that Bible, anything that's in that word that he tells us not to do, even down to, cleanliness, all those things, and you're not doing it, you're being deceived.
Yeah, you're being deceived. I mean, you're making excuses.
Mine was adultery, but somebody else is overeating. Gluttony. He talks about gluttony.
Yes,
all that is deceit. I mean, so we live in now with the society that we live in is like, do what makes you feel good and forget all of that. So you have deceit on top of deceit, on top of deceit, and that's what. It's all strategic because the enemy's ultimate goal is to steal, kill, and destroy. So if he's got the pile layers of deceit on top of it to get you to that steal, kill, and destroy state, that's his goal. Do. He wants to, and by the time I came to myself, I lost 8 years.
Yeah.
I lost 8 years.
Yeah.
God can redeem the time, but you go through a process and a time of, God forgive me. And then you're questioning, did he really forgive me? Has he forgiven me?
That's the part.
What does forgiveness look like?
Yes.
Oh my God, am I gonna be afraid to be around someone's husband? And like, oh my God, it's a journey. It's a road. It's not. It doesn't just end with okay, we're just not going to talk anymore.
Right.
Now you have to be healed.
Yes.
You got to call your soul back. And these are things people don't talk about. And
we'll talk about it.
And for anybody that's committed adultery, I'm going to tell you, I give you one word of advice. If you can, humble yourself and reach out to that wife and ask for forgiveness.
Yes.
Because that is that is going to help ease or make that reaping season a little bit better.
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all, I believe it. Sisters, I'm trying to tell you, you don't want the smoke of that reaping. You don't want it.
Yeah.
You don't want it. And I'm living through that now. So when we get to that point and we get to that segment here today, we'll get into that too.
But I got married and the husband is doing the same thing to her.
You're gonna. I don't care if it take 20 years. I don't care if it take 30 years. I don't care if it take 50 years. You will not close your eyes on this earth until you reap what you have sown.
I believe that wholeheartedly.
And people say people you know, they go at it with me now saying, oh, you're not going through what you're going through right now because of your past sins. Absolutely. We can't take part of the word and make it apply to our lives and leave that other segment out. We can't pray for prosperity. We can't pray for healing and deliverances and more than enough, the land of milk and honey and the law of paying your tithes and all that stuff like that, and then say, but this right here,
don't apply to me.
We ask God for forgiveness, so ain't no reaping. That's a lie.
Yeah,
that's a lie, and don't buy into that because you're gonna believe the whole Bible or none of the Bible.
None of the Bible.
So if I'm gonna be blessed for paying, I'm also gonna reap what I sow.
Absolutely,
because it is what it is.
Yes. So, oh my goodness.
So that was that, and then about 5 years after, and so let me tell you how it happened.
Okay.
At this point, they were traveling, and you know the normal is to call on your way back and say I'm on my way home. And so as they were packing to travel, the Holy Spirit said, "You pack about a week's worth of clothes." And I went to my brother, and my sister-in-law's house. So I knew there was something in me that knew that I was never going back. And so when they were on their way back, they called and said, "Hey, I'm on my way home." And I was like, "I'm not coming. I'm not coming back." And I never went back. And so then it came time for me to figure out like my things that I had left in the house, and I hired a moving company. And I said, "Get what you can in one trip. Whatever you can't get in that trip, leave it." So we left further.
Y'all had a place together?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I need to know how deep this was.
Oh, we had an apartment. So we were together for about 8 years. And after about 7, after about a year, we lived together. So we lived together from year 1 to year 8. After about a year, we lived together until we didn't anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you never went back. They got everything that
I got what they could.
Okay.
And I left a lot of stuff.
Okay.
And I was okay with that.
Okay.
Because I knew that it was time. I just wanted to just cut my losses.
Okay.
So about 5 years later, I knew that it was time for me to reach out to his wife. And, you know, I had a lot of people that could have gotten the number for me and things like that. But I decided to send her a message on Messenger.
Okay. And you left the church when you didn't go back to the apartment either. You left the church.
Well, I had already left the church that we all went to.
Oh, you left the church?
So I was at another church.
Okay.
We just were still living together.
Got you. Okay. And what made you leave the church? Was it because of that?
It was the drama was getting high. It was
coming out now.
It was coming. They was coming for me.
Really?
Yeah. The crew,
okay.
Yeah. It was coming for me. So it was time to you know.
Go somewhere a little bit safer.
Okay. Bow on out. Bow
out. Got you.
So I reached out, and it took months for her to respond back. But when she finally did, she was like, you know, I didn't see this message or whatever. And she said, but if you still want to talk, we can talk. So we scheduled to talk the next day. And she answered her phone, and I just said her name. And I said, I just want to say I'm sorry. And she said, I forgave you a long time ago. Because at this point, it's been now about maybe 6 years.
Okay. Yeah.
the coast is clear, definitely on their end, and they seem like they're doing very well and all of the things.
Okay.
And after that, I felt like I hit the jackpot.
Mm-hmm.
I felt like I hit the jackpot.
Mm-hmm. Some freedom there.
I felt like I hit the jackpot.
Mm-hmm.
And then I always wondered, I'm married,
Mm-hmm.
3 children, and I always wondered what my reaping would look like. And so now,
Okay.
my husband
Okay.
has a girlfriend.
Okay.
And is living with her.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, I don't have the grace. I don't think I have the grace to pray for 8 years for him to come home. But you reap what you sow.
Yeah.
You reap what you sow, and you have to you have to just be humble enough to admit and say, Lord, just have mercy on me.
Yeah.
Give me grace to go through this season. And the beautiful thing is he will give you grace in the midst, because although I have to reap what I've sown, who I've become is beautiful.
In the process.
It is a beautiful thing to see where he's taken me. My self-esteem, my love for Christ, my love for other women. Because now I can speak on both sides.
Yeah.
I committed the adultery, and I've been committed adultery on. So I give you both.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's beautiful. I can say now that this I wouldn't change anything about what I've experienced, because who I am today would have never come about had I not done what I did.
Yeah, yeah,
and then God take me through my process.
Yes.
So if nothing else is taken away from this conversation, I admonish any young lady, any woman, any man, any teenager, if you are thinking about considering entering into someone's covenant, back out, because you don't have the strength and the stamina to endure. You got to pray for endurance.
Yeah.
And I remember one day I was driving and the Holy Spirit, and I was down.
Yeah.
I was down.
Yeah.
And the Holy Spirit said, this is exactly how she felt. He's going to, when you reap, he's going to remind you.
Wow.
It has a name on it. It's got a date, a time, and a name.
Wow.
And you're not just gonna go through like, oh, I wonder why.
Yeah.
No.
You're gonna know
you're
why.
Gonna know. Okay,
yeah.
This is because she cried all night on December 22nd, 2004.
Wow.
Okay, now you crying all night, 2025.
Wow.
He's gonna let you know why it's happening.
Now, before you found out about your husband in the situation with him, with the girlfriend, were you anticipating this coming back? Like, were you like preparing yourself for it? Because sometimes, like you said, you were well aware that this, I gotta reap what I sow. You were aware of that. But were you like anticipating that? Like, were you like, okay, I'm just waiting for, because sometimes we don't get to choose how we get it back.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I wanted to know if you were like, okay, did you kind of know? Did he warn you that this is how you were going to get it back the same exact way? Or when it started, you kind of was like, okay, this is it right here.
I didn't know that I would get it back the very same way. But when it came, I knew.
You kind of knew.
This is it.
This is it.
This is it.
And you just decided to go through it gracefully.
And so I tried my best to go through it gracefully. But this disrespect gets,
of course,
it gets heavy.
Absolutely.
It gets really, really heavy.
Oh, yeah.
And so then at some point you have to choose your own dignity.
Yep. Yeah.
And bow out.
Yeah.
And just bow out.
And just bow out.
Just bow out.
So did your husband know about okay before you guys got married? Okay. When did he find out?
The streets made sure that they told him, but I told him before the streets did.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. So he knew about the cheating.
Absolutely.
Okay. Okay. And do you feel like, I mean, we know, God allows things, but do you feel like at all him knowing that kind of gave him the okay, or you just think it just kind of just played out like that?
I think that he has a character flaw. I think that's his character flaw.
Okay. Yeah.
Once things start to unfold and unravel, then you get a lot of unraveling and unfolding. And so this was some of who you were before I even came around. So I can't say that he did this to me because he knew what I did. Right. No, this is what you do. And so I just happen to be another player in your game.
Got you. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. I got another question. So how long, first of all, you guys still together?
We're still legally married.
Legally, okay. So at this point, are you, because I'll just give you this example, right? I have a friend who also was in a situation like that, wasn't in the church, but she ended up being in a relationship, adulterous relationship, and being the other woman. And, having a conversation with her now, even though she's not with the guy or anything like that, she ended up having a baby. And I can hear.
You can't read your phone up close and watch TV from across the room.
That, the things that she's going through, she's feeling like it has to do with what she's done. So how long do you accept payback, if that makes sense, or reaping before? Because with her, I'm like, you ask God to forgive you. He's going to walk with you through it. He ain't going to stop it. Because like you said in his word, he says you reap what you sow. So he's going to help you walk through it. But where do you get to the point where you believe that you've been forgiven and that your future doesn't have to be built on what you've done? Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's our conversation now after so many years. Because, well, it ain't been that long, but it's like, my thing is like, okay, yes, you got to go through the, it is what it is. But at what point do we say, okay, like, restore?
I think for me, I would say that is an individual answer. Everyone has their own journey. Yep. And so I think that for me, it was me really reconnecting with God in a way that I had not, consecrating and fasting and just being more intentional and things like that. So for me, I know that I've been forgiven, and I can't say how much longer my season is, but I can tell you that he has dropped a load of grace on me that however long, if there's still more time to it,
you got it.
I'm okay because I see the beauty for my ashes. Yeah. I see who I like. When I tell you my spirit is smiling on the inside, and so he's given me the grace to endure. Maybe my season is over and I don't know that yet. Maybe I got 2 more days. Maybe I got 2 months. Maybe I got 2 years. I don't know. But when I tell you what he has definitely done, he's given me the grace and the strength, and he's given me a powerful testimony in the midst of it. So I'm riding it out.
You're riding it out.
Right. I'm riding with the homie, so I'm cool with it. I'm cool. Yeah. I would not, with all of the nights where I was up and I couldn't sleep and I couldn't eat and I was wondering this and the mind games and the enemy speaking. Yeah. With all of that, I wouldn't trade a moment of that for who he has made me to be and who he has called forth in the midst of this. I've got young ladies. I'm telling you, I see where the Lord is giving me a testimony where I will be in rooms with young ladies that could already be in it, considering trying to get out. And when they hear my testimony, it'll be like, no, you can't call me no more. Because it's down in my belly. It's down. I'm not telling you what somebody else did, and I'm telling you from both ends.
Right. That's deep.
I'm giving you the beginning and the end. I'm telling you what it looks like. I'm telling you how it starts. I'm telling you what it feels like, and I'm telling you how it ends.
Yes.
Like, and so a lot of people don't have that story.
No.
They either were cheated on or cheated. I did them both.
Yes.
I know that he's finally given me the voice and the release to now share. And so I'm going to pull women out of the pit.
Oh yeah.
I'm ready to pull them out of the pit because I don't want anybody to go through what I went through. And I thank God two things didn't happen. I didn't get pregnant, and he didn't get a divorce. Because if one of those two things would have happened, I'd be on medication.
But it was worse.
Oh yeah, yeah. Wow. Because you have to you pay for each sin. You don't just it's not a bundle.
Can you say that again?
It's not a bundle.
Did you say that again?
You pay for each sin. So the pain that you cause, the pain you cause those children, the pain you cause those in-laws, the pain you cause that wife, the embarrassment that you cause her, the turmoil, all of that it got a price tag on it.
And he's not thinking about that.
He's not. Yeah. You didn't care when you was doing it.
Wow.
And so now you're gonna have to everything that you've done. Even the things that you don't even know you did, you gotta pay for that.
Yeah,
you gotta pay for that. And I don't care. Again, I want to say it again. Yes. I don't care how good you twerk it. I don't care if every nigga in the street said you got the most bombing for GG.
It don't matter.
I don't care if you. I don't care what you got.
Yes.
I don't care what you got.
Dang.
When it come back. You know how they say, people say your arm's too short to box with God?
Yeah.
That's real. You don't have this. All you can pray is, God, give me grace.
That's it.
Because he's not going to lessen the load. He's not going to shorten it. And he's not going to lighten the load. You're going to go through the intensity of that reaping.
Wow.
And so I just say, honey, let it go. let that man go, honey. And another thing for sure is he ain't even gonna be worth what you got to go through.
No.
He ain't even gonna be worth what you got to go through. It ain't even gonna be worth it.
Oh my.
It ain't even gonna be worth it. It ain't gonna be worth it.
Wow.
But it turned out to be a beautiful thing. There's so many things that are happening. I can't wait to share them. And it happened in my season of reaping.
Yeah.
You know, because I didn't turn to the street. I didn't turn to another man. I didn't turn to drugs and alcohol and all the things that the enemy told me to do.
Yeah.
I could have got, I got everything. I got receipts.
Yeah.
I can get phone numbers. I got addresses.
Yeah.
I got everything.
Yeah.
And the world will say I had right. I had right to respond if I wanted to, but I didn't. So now I can sit back and say, although that's what I did, I chose to cling to God instead of all the other things that I could have. And so now I sit back and now I reap. In the midst of reaping, now I'm reaping for being obedient.
That is crazy.
Yeah. So I'm reaping twice now.
You're reaping
I'm reaping twice. I did it on this side.
Yeah.
I did it on this side. And now I'm still reaping.
Yeah.
I don't know if that season is over.
Yeah.
I guess he'll tell me when it's over.
He'll tell you.
Now I'm reaping the integrity. Because everybody was like, you need to get outside and you need to find you somebody and you ain't said nothing on Facebook and you ain't never try to reach out to her and you ain't.
And God was like, shh.
And every time I wanted to, he'd be like,
nope.
And I'm like, God, yo, you playing in my face.
Wow.
Like, God, you playing in my you letting them play in my face.
Right.
And you playing in my face because you won't even let me say nothing.
You won't even let me say nothing.
And now I'm so glad I did. Because the table that he's preparing, can't nobody say, oh, she this and she that. All they gonna say is, yo, I think that God she serves is real because she didn't never she ain't never
come back.
She never even she never came to me. She never said nothing. And I'm connected to people that are connected to them.
Yeah.
And I
still didn't.
So I'm just sitting here now. This is my little table.
Yeah.
He's already presenting this little he's preparing this table here and I'm eating.
That's some good stuff. I'm eating,
and I'm so grateful. I mean, my heart is bursting.
Yeah.
Because a year ago, this wasn't my testimony.
Mm-hmm.
When I came here last year,
Mm-hmm.
I was going through then.
Okay.
And but hoping that it could be a different way.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's what God is saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just on a new journey. I'm grateful that I'm holding on to my homie's hand, God, and he's taking me through.
It's the leaning on God.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, even after you have done the unspeakable, like, still going to him like, Dad, I'm sorry.
Right.
Like, could you help? Like, I see what's going on. Thank you for exposing what's going on. Could you just help me through it?
Yeah.
And I'm going to do whatever you tell me to do.
Whatever you tell me to do.
To hush, I'm a hush.
Right.
You tell me to do this, even in my pain, I'm going to do it.
If you tell me to pray, and I even have, I'm not going to say I pray often, but I prayed for her.
Yeah.
Because I know that the enemy has you blinded. His only goal, whether you are a believer or not, is to destroy you and to shame you. And so I pray for her because 9 times out of 10, we know how this ends. And you're left broken, even more broken, and shattered.
Wow.
And embarrassed and all the things. So I don't pray for her often. I ain't going to sit on here and try to be.
Yeah, no.
But I have.
Absolutely.
I absolutely have.
Yeah.
I absolutely have.
Yeah, well, I mean, you being obedient, I know that God has, put it on your heart too. Yeah. It don't have to be a lot of times. He heard that one.
Right. I did it now. I did it.
I did it now.
Right. Cross that off.
Right. So what's coming to me is, because remember I said we all have different testimonies in our one big life journey, right? And one that has come to me was when I was dancing in the clubs and dancing for married men. Flirted with married men, entertaining married men. And, I wasn't as aware of, I was delusional, right? And then I come home, I just want to do things right. I get married, and my husband cheats, right? Now, because I love God for real, I'm not going to say it crossed my mind that, the things that I have done, but I wasn't fixated on it, but I was fixated on being obedient. So when that happened, I did the same thing. It was like, okay, I need to hear what you want me to do because I know what to touch won't do, but I want to do what you want me to do. I want to handle this the way you want me to handle this. You know what I mean? And I had to be silent. Like you said, he did release me, but I had to do it the way he instructed me to do it. And even with the girl, she was closely connected, very closely connected. She was actually a really close friend of my sister. And I had reached out to her, or I don't remember. She might have called me. I don't remember. But I had a conversation with her and didn't say nearly what I wanted to say. Just because I thought about me. And I said, you know what? She's in a broken place. She's in a hurt place. And this is why she goes around doing this. So I had to, I had to make the choice to give her grace and to forgive her. And that was not easy, but again, God gave me grace and forgave me.
Right.
So it was like, you need to extend it. But that just brought back, that whole situation. Like, yeah, girl, you was out there playing around in people's covenants. You know what I'm saying? Thank God it's different in my new marriage. But and I believe that's just me reaping the benefits of obedience.
Right. Yeah.
That's so on point. So, you know, you don't have to keep living in it.
Right. Right.
You can decide I'm not gonna keep doing this.
Absolutely.
I'm going to be obedient.
Absolutely.
And so that I can start reaping those seeds.
Absolutely.
Right? And that's what I hear you doing. And that I've done. So you don't have to stay there.
Right.
Some women in those situations, whether they get tripped up in it, whether they're doing it intentionally because they've been hurt, and now they want someone else to be hurt, because I know women like that too. But they feel like that's it for them. They'll never find love. They're gonna keep reaping because they keep sowing. And I've had that conversation with a couple of people that I know who they just keep sowing bad seeds.
Right.
It's like, you keep sowing bad seeds. What do you think is going to grow? You got to sow better seeds. You don't have to keep in this vicious cycle of being hurt and then hurting people and being hurt and then hurting people. You can go to God and let him know, like, I know I wasn't created for this. You got to clean me up. Like, I need to be forgiven, and I need to gracefully take my accountability for what I've done and put me on the right path.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that I can, you know, live for you correctly.
Right.
So that is just, there's women out here doing that.
Right. I think that it's easy to get caught up in that if you don't get connected to God, because he will tell you. Even now, you know, men approach me and I'm like, when I wore this bracelet, my friends literally laughed at me. But when I manifested it, men approach me and I'm like, you're married.
Right.
I smell it.
I smell it.
You're married. So I didn't go through all this to be nobody's side chick.
Heck no.
And mess with somebody else's husband.
Yes.
So I think that if you want to break the cycle, you've got to get connected to the source.
Yes.
And if you don't, then you'll continue in this cycle in some way. Broken relationships, low self-esteem, another covenant that you have to. People say, "Oh, it ain't you. Everything ain't God." Well, what else is it?
Please tell me.
What else is it? Because if it wasn't God,
yeah,
I would have been cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah.
Like, I would have lost my mind. Like, no lie, no filter, no cap, none of that. I would have lost my mind.
Yeah.
Because the enemy came for my mind.
Yeah.
And so if there's something else out there, then tell me what it is. Because it was only Jesus for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all it was. It wasn't work. It wasn't my children. It wasn't trying to get into another relationship. It wasn't anything.
It wasn't the club.
It wasn't the club. It wasn't calling a psychic.
Yes.
It wasn't none of that.
Yes.
It wasn't any of that. It was Jesus.
Yes.
It was Jesus.
Yes.
And I felt him slowly lifting me out. It was a pit.
Yeah.
It was dark.
Yeah.
It was dark.
Yeah.
It was dark. It was dark.
Mm-mm-mm.
You're just spiraling. But functioning. I went to work. I took care of my kids. I made sure they ate.
Yeah.
Whatever you needed. But I was still spiraling.
Wow.
I was spiraling. So depression doesn't always have to be you in the windows closed.
Yeah.
And you lost your job.
No, you could be
you're not working. No, you could be extremely functional.
Yes.
And extremely depressed. And extremely oppressed.
Yes. Yes.
So
wow.
But when he lifts you, when he starts to lift that burden, he starts to lift that mourning, and he starts to exchange that for joy, it's unspeakable.
Yeah.
Every time, I feel it well up in me, like every so often while we're talking. It's unspeakable. It's unspeakable.
And that peace that surpasses all understanding.
All understanding, because I don't even understand.
Why am I this peaceful?
Like, why?
This doesn't make any
not
sense.
much about my situation around me has changed, but I have changed tremendously.
Yes.
Tremendously.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a good one too.
Yeah.
Your situation may not change at the moment.
Right.
But if you change, that's really what has to happen.
Yeah. And so I decided that because we're not divorced.
Okay.
I decided to take my focus off of him and them and put my focus on growing and building and striving and leveling up. And in that process, whatever God does, it'll be while I'm moving forward.
Yep.
I'm moving forward.
Yep.
I'm not the same girl. You'll never get that version of me again.
Yep.
And so I just, I can kind of see where it's headed, and I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it.
Wow.
I'm okay with it. Yeah.
That is dope.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
And just to be transparent and open about it, because it can be, a lot of stuff is done in the dark. So obviously there is a part of it that's shameful and embarrassing, which is that also something that blocks or hinders people's healing because they are afraid to talk about it. But even that's necessary to be open about what you're going through, because if you don't be open about it, right, people can't, whoever God placed in your life, or even God, you can't really get the exposure of it to do something about it.
Right.
That delusion takes completely over. And at that point, it's like, okay. Right. So I am in awe of your openness about this and your, the audacity to keep it real.
Yeah. I didn't go through the hell and the fire.
Yeah.
Not to pull somebody else out.
Yes.
So if I gotta be raw and transparent, if you want me to come on here and give you some more details, play by play, whatever it takes to bring some. If my testimony just reaches one young lady, and I know that it wasn't in vain.
Yes.
And I know that God is a dual God. We go through, yes, we go through whether we've done wrong or not.
You're right.
But He will also take that situation and He'll make something beautiful out of it.
Yeah.
So when He does, it is our job as a believer, as a Christian, as a woman, as an adulterer, as the one that's been committed adultery on. It is our job to witness and to share the good news, because there is good news after all of this.
It is.
There is good. The good news is I've been delivered and I've been set free. I am no longer in bondage of what happened in my marriage.
Yep.
I'm no longer in bondage of what is going to happen in my marriage. I'm set free. So I've been delivered from adultery, and now I'm set free from adultery. So it's my job to share the good news.
Yes.
That's my job.
And can you imagine, I know you can't, obviously, because that's why we're here, but there are people who have dealt with these things and they know people or see other people dealing with this and keep quiet. Like, I can go as far as even saying I went to some marriage counselors in my last marriage. And I found out later that the very thing we were fighting with, which was the cheating, they experienced it and never told us.
Oh, wow.
And that was very heartbreaking because it's like the very thing we're dealing with, you could have said,
right,
oh, we got through this, but you didn't.
Wow.
You kept that. And even that you have to reap.
Exactly. I mean, you're in a position to be a help to someone, and then on top of that, you have a testimony like what they're going through. So why wouldn't you share it?
Exactly.
But then that just shows that there's still a level of there's some deliverance that hasn't taken place.
Right.
Because when you're delivered and you're set free,
you ain't got
you're
a
gonna tell
problem.
You're gonna tell it. You're gonna tell it. So there's still some shame. There's still a little undercurrent of lies.
Yeah.
Deceit.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah.
Can't imagine doing that.
Right.
Watching that.
And if you're counseling other relationships, you are also, you're releasing that deceit and shame, all that you're hiding. you're releasing that into their marriage,
Yep.
their relationship,
Yep.
because you're not being honest.
Yep. I totally agree.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
we gotta do our due diligence in the kingdom.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. If I see a girl and I be like, you know, I can be in a room. I can be in a room with it could be a room full of people, and I can watch how this one is avoiding this one.
You know what's going on.
Yeah, y'all got something going on.
Yeah.
Or when they can't say each other's name. Why you can't say his name?
Yeah.
Like, what's that about?
Right.
You know, so and so. Who's so and so?
Right.
What's his name? I just seen you talking to him. What? When y'all trying
don't
to
play with me, I know.
Like I see it, I know it. I be like, this.
Yeah.
You better knock it off.
Yeah,
knock it off.
Wow.
Knock it off.
That is powerful.
Yeah. I can tell you. I can see it. I can sense it. I be like, I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you.
So what are some of the things, I know some things that you're doing, but what are some of the things that after this, you know, during this process, that God has graced you to still like be able to do, coming out of, you know, sprouting out of what the enemy meant to keep you bound in your business, and you know, because I the confidence, A+.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
But you know, what are the things that God was like, okay, I need you to do this even in the pain, and you've done it, and this is what's going on now.
He gave me Dear Sarah. Dear Sarah was, I need some tissue. Dear Sarah, the brunch was September 15th. 15th, 16th, whatever it was.
Okay.
September 1st was a Facebook post that rocked my world.
Okay.
And that's when I knew about this relationship. I remember standing at my job in my suite. September 1st. The brunch is in 2 weeks. And I said, God, what do you want me to do? He said, proceed. And I had to do that brunch broken. But I went ahead and I did it. And so you asked me, what has he given me to do? He gave me Dear Sarah. And so Dear Sarah is going to be brunching in September. You know, I needed to take a little time off because I want to be authentic in everything that I do.
Yes, absolutely.
But I remember it was a Friday. September 1st was a Friday. And I remember standing in my suite and I said, God, what do you want me to do? This is embarrassing. You know, we can deal with anything privately. This is all over.
Right.
This
is a new level.
This is the screenshot era.
Right.
So even if it was taken down within minutes, it was still screenshot and sent all around. Right. So this was, whoa. Yeah. What am I supposed to do? You've spent thousands out of your pocket on this brunch. He said, proceed. And I kept on going. And I'm going to keep on going. So Dear Sarah is so much bigger than what I thought. Dear Sarah is life after divorce. Dear Sarah is life after adultery. Dear Sarah is life after low self-esteem. Dear Sarah is I'm believing God for fertility. Dear Sarah is everything. Because God kept his promise. He's going to keep his promise. But he sent me as a messenger and a reminder that if he kept his promise for me, he'll keep it for you.
Yo, I didn't get to go to Dear Sarah, but listen, I was waiting for the next one. I know you had to take a break. Yeah. I'm going to this one though.
This one's going to be smaller.
Okay.
Because that was... It wasn't that it was too big. It's just that I know that this next one is going to be more... I want it to be more breakthrough, more me sharing.
Okay.
And it's not in the numbers. It'd probably be about 40, 45 women.
Okay, yeah.
But this year was September 2025. And I'm ready. In the past, I've always felt like somebody else had to speak or whatever, but I'm going to speak.
That's how he do. We try to put other people out. He be like, not this time.
And I'm gonna just keep sharing the same testimony.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be a different woman every single
time.
And then when he releases me to go on to something different, then I will. But I know that he has opened my mouth and given me the voice to share this season.
Yeah.
And why he chose me to go through it, I've asked him why, but I don't ask anymore because I see that he took me through that valley to bring me to where I am now. So I don't ask anymore. I'm like, God, I thank you.
Right.
I thank you that you held my hand through the valley. You lifted me up and you walked me through and you carried me.
Yep.
And now I'm on the other side.
I think the biggest reward is that we get to help somebody else.
Absolutely. Lord, direct me, lead me to her,
lead me straight to her. That's her right there.
Have her heart just a little open to receive.
Yes.
Give me the words to say. Give me the wisdom.
Yes.
And give me the stamina because sometimes people they're not always ready to receive.
Right.
So help me to be diligent. Help me to remain steadfast.
Yes.
And help me to stay focused.
Yes.
That even if she's not receiving, that I'm still gonna stay on post.
Yep.
And I'm gonna keep on at it until she finally say, you know what? All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. But help me to just stay diligent. Help me to just, my stamina.
Yes.
Because I believe that I'm supposed to help somebody.
Yeah.
Somebody. I hope it's somebody's.
No, it is.
But if it's only one.
It is.
If it's only one, and then that one will reach somebody
else.
And then that one, because every generation needs help. And has somebody been in the fire like I had and had me to pull me out, I wouldn't have been in for 8 years.
Yeah, true.
Because I do believe that when you go through storms like this, the power behind it is to bring somebody out. Like it's like no. I'm not asking you to come out. I'm telling you, you're coming out.
Yeah.
You're coming out.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna pull you out.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna stand here with you until you come out.
Yeah.
And so,
at that time when you were the other woman, was there anybody in your corner telling you like, "Girl, what are you doing? This is wrong"?
There were.
Okay.
I mean, everybody said it was wrong.
Okay.
But nobody was like on me like, yo, you going to hell.
Yeah.
You know that. Like, I mean, everybody, I knew I was going to hell.
Yeah, but they weren't.
But nobody wasn't like, sis,
breaking it down.
Come on now, yo, you gotta stop. Or what I've kind of gotten from being on the other side is now I would say to another young woman or young man, I love you, but I can't rock with this. Like, you can't bring me around your situation. So whenever you gone, move and shake like that, don't even invite me.
Right.
Like, you got to take a stand.
You got to take a stand.
And so that's not what I experienced.
Gotcha.
I felt like most of my friends was like, it's wrong, but all right, we go out to eat.
Yep.
You can go out to eat. All right, y'all. All right, I'll come over for a little while.
And that's more, your actions are more speaking louder than what you're saying.
But I definitely would be like, nah, I don't, you can't, that part of your life, keep that all the way over there. Because there's also a reaping in that.
Oh, yeah.
If you partake in it and you're not really standing up and being honest and integral, your hands are dirty. Your hands are dirty.
I agree. Well, again, girl, you went sick just now. I mean, I think it's timely too because a lot of women are suffering on both sides, the spouse and the other woman.
Right.
And even with the spouses, sometimes thinking that the other woman is heartless, and it's not even that.
Right.
It's they just need and their husbands were the ones willing to step in. And that, the other woman, yes, she's doing she's being trifling right now. But she's a woman first. And having that conversation with them, that as a human, as a person, feels like the villain, but not as the villain. You know what I mean? It's huge too. You know what I mean? Some people could do it, and some people can't. They just can't. But yes, they have hearts too, and they hurting and broken, and we don't never know what led them to feel so low that they'll take second or third or fourth or fifth.
I think that what I want to convey to the young ladies is, I get it. You don't even think that you're broken because you believe the enemy has you believing that you are the cream of the crop.
That you're just that dope.
You're just that dope. But my take and my way in is, no matter how dope you are, you deserve better than this. There has to be something better than this.
Yes.
Than you being with someone else's husband.
Yes.
Or you being with someone else's wife. Or just knowing that man or that wife, they have children with this person.
Right.
How you don't care about the kids?
Don't care about the kids.
So I just want to come in on. Listen, I'm not even coming in on the road or like coming in off the gate like, you the worst and you a whore. And
right.
No, sweetheart. Do you realize how beautiful you are? Do you realize how worthy you are of being loved openly and being loved pure and honestly?
Yes.
And then on the other side, don't expect him to be faithful to you when he wasn't faithful with you.
Okay.
And so you get this whole the delusion is real.
Yes,
it is. It's real.
So real.
You're out here you asking him who he calling, where he at, and what he doing.
And you decide. Wait, whoa, hold up.
Even if he gets his divorce,
yes,
he cheated with you.
He's done it already. Right.
He's cheated with you. So for you to feel like he's gonna be faithful to you, you are delusional. You're delusional.
Yes.
You're delusional.
And that's straight from the enemy.
That's delusion.
Yeah.
That's delusion.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be and that's where the torment already starts right there.
Yes.
That's the foundation of your relationship is torment and torture because you're always wondering who's he with, what's he doing, why.
Yes. Ooh, too much. It's too much.
Too much.
Well, thank God for women like you who have and then to be able to experience both sides and be able to speak freely.
Yes.
With the intent of saving somebody else. I loved it. I enjoyed it. I know that our viewers will enjoy it.
Yeah.
So until next time, and I will be at Dear Sarah.
Yes.
I hope because I know you said it's gonna be more intimate, but I wouldn't get enough of this story.
Yeah.
So I will be there.
Wow.
So thank you.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much. Yeah. And I just never even thought, like, you know you have a story.
Yeah.
But you just never know how God's gonna use your story.
That's another part.
Where you gonna tell it at and who's gonna see it and who's gonna know. You know he's gonna use it.
Yeah.
But like, wow, he's just placing people in my life. Like, I just want you to come on the podcast and share with women that some women I'll probably never ever meet, but they will see this.
But they'll see this, yes, and they're gonna be wild.
Yeah.
For real. Like, no, she didn't just tell us that.
Right. Honey.
So
I have no shame. I have no shame at all. Anybody got any questions they want to ask? They want to DM
Please
me?
ask in the comments.
I promise you, I'm gonna be honest. And that's when you know you're really delivered.
Yeah, that's how you know.
Because I have no shame.
Yeah.
Because I know that I don't look like what I've been through. I know that I don't look like I was an adulterer.
Who would have known?
I know that I don't. Because he cleansed me.
Yes.
And he gave me a conviction. And so now I share it. And they be like, when I tell people, they be like, what?
Yeah, right.
Are you? I be like, I swear, I promise you.
For a long time.
And I was raw with it.
Yeah.
I was raw with it.
Wow.
I was raw with it.
Wow. Well, God is good.
Yes, he is.
It's good to be on the other side.
Yes. To make it to the other side. To make it to the other side. To live to see the other side.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, girl. Well, that wraps this one up.
This is really powerful. I wrote some points and I need to discuss with you. This woman, she said she had no problem going out with a married man, you see. So her upbringing, she had a problem, whether there was an absent father or an absent mother. So she had no problem going out with a married man. But I really like her accountability. She was confessing. They were 8 years. The first year, and she moved in with the married man for 7 years. So she stayed with that man for 8 good years. And the woman was there crying. This is really, it's really pathetic. They were in the same church. She knew that this is the man's wife. They will be bypassing, going to church, everything, but she never cared. She never felt sorry for the woman. What she was doing to her, that woman also had children and the husband. She never cared. But thank God she didn't have children with the man. Really, thank God. And she was also saying that she would have killed herself if she was the woman and the woman was her. If the table were to turn upside down, that's what she was. She couldn't have taken it, but she was doing it to someone. You see, I like her accountability. She was really honest, and that is good. And so when she was going with the man, in the process, she lost her parents, and now she came to realization that she needs to she needs to move out, and she prayed to God to release her. So anyone watching, if you are going through the same thing, going out with a married man, going out with a married woman, you don't know what to do, you are so attached that you can't leave, you have to pray with a sincere heart. Pray to God to release you, and God will release you. God is an answered prayer. He will release you and will know your way forward. She prayed, and indeed God released her. So she lost her 8 years. She was young, so she lost her 8 years, her youth, her time, her energy, everything. She lost it. You see, it's waste of time. And you've wasted someone's also time. The wife, the children, maybe emotionally the man was the man was absent, never taking care of the children, the rest. And the children too, as they've seen this, they may be in trauma. Okay, and if the children are grown up, or if they were grown up, they will take it up. Maybe when they grow up, they will hate the father. If the man like the man if the man will not go to the children and apologize, and the children will see that their father has really changed, and he just brushed it off, the children will take it up. They will punish the man for that. They will really hate the man for that. So if you are here watching, you've done this to your wife, the children saw it, and you are just walking around, you need to apologize, and you need to have a counselor or therapist, so that you talk things through, communicate, so that everyone will heal, and the home will become a very happy home again, to become a small heaven on earth. We shouldn't take things for granted. You should be accountable. We should be disciplined enough. So later, this woman called the wife and apologized. She didn't call immediately. She waited for 5 years, seeing that the man and the wife has come again. They are happy, everything. Then she called. She asked her on Instagram for a number, and the woman sent her a number to her, and she apologized, and the woman forgave her. That's a relief. So if you are here, you are doing the same thing, you need to take the process. Call, apologize, let the woman, don't just go to God. God, please, you didn't do anything to God. The person that you offended, go to that person and apologize. Let the person, from the person's heart, forgive you. Later, you go to God and you also pray to God for God to forgive you. Yeah, so the woman really did well. She really did well. You do. And if you have friends like that going up cheating or going up messing families apart, and you are there supporting them, it's a karma. And it's a seed that they've sown and they will reap. So if you are supporting them, you too have sown a seed, you will reap it. So do not entertain these people. Do not tolerate them. You should advise them to stop. If they don't stop, you leave them. Don't just entertain them. Just don't let them look at them and be supporting them. Please talk to your friends, talk to those you know them. They should stop so that you don't also get your karma. You don't also get the consequences. Yeah. So as I was reading the messages and they're saying why the men too they don't see them suffering after they have cheated on their spouses and the rest. The men too they have their because the men they don't talk much. We know that like they get it for free or they will just go scot free. They also have their consequences. They pay. Just that they don't talk as the women we talk. We talk and we become okay. The men do not talk like that. So we are coming to listen to this one and we also take note of it. The men also they go through that the same thing. So let's take note of that. The women because they talk, the women we talk. We think the men they don't get they also have their role to play. They get punished for that. For doing that, they don't just go scot free. They don't go scot free. They will pay for that. Just that they don't talk much, so we don't see them what they go through. Yeah. So we will listen to this one, the men, so that we all know how it is. Then we learn from it. It's really yeah, so I just want to I'm searching for it. Then we listen to it. Then we learn from it. So if you are married here and the home is not happy like that, you know. If you are the man causing the problem, you know. If you are the woman causing the problem, you know. So you call, you communicate, then you talk things through so that you don't just mess up and you go scot-free like that. Yeah. Don't just go and scot-free like that. You should talk talk, communicate. The children go down. If the children are angry, they are talking harsh to you. You deserve it. You should accept it. Don't say he's a child, he's talking to you like that, so you're angry. Go down, accept it, and apologize. Later, you talk things through. Yeah, so let's listen to the men's one, their karma. Then you know that all the men too, they go through it. It's not the women alone. Karma. It's not gonna come when you think it's gonna come, ladies. No. A player karma come later in life. When a player's done playing and he wanna settle down and he find out one girl he fall in love with, the girl he fall in love with is gonna do his ass how he did other women. That's how it go every time. That's the rules of the game. So if you're a player, you gotta stay that way until you die. Cause as soon as you fall in love as a player, women gonna break your heart too. Okay. Because I've told you all I was a habitual playboy. I was just a terror as it related to women, man. I have a very treacherous history with women. And it was at the point when I lost everything that I realized that I was reaping. This is straight up facts though. Ladies, if a dude ever plays you, he will get his karma, even if you don't see it. I have a theory that the pain that you inflict on other people, the emotional value of that is going to be returned back to you. What that means is his karma isn't going to be the exact same thing that he did to you. It's going to be the emotional equivalent of that. Let's say he plays you and it hurts so bad to have lost what he took from you. Instead of his karma being him losing the person that he really loves, he loses his job instead, because that was the emotional equivalent of what he took from you. Now, you may not see it because he's not public about the fact that he lost that job, but his karma did come to him in a way that was not seen by the public. And so you might be sitting there like, dang, he never got his karma. Yes, he did. And there's a lot of other things that could have happened to this person that you did not see. In today's video, men confess the karma they faced after hurting women. Some people call it karma, but I call it God's judgment. Whatever you put out there in the universe is going to come back to you. Men are revealing the consequences of hurting the wrong woman. Let us roll the clip and get right into it.
Karma's a real thing, bro. Don't ever think it won't catch up to you because it will. This last girl, she's everything I've ever wanted in a woman. She was perfect. She was beautiful. I have nothing bad to say about her. But I know how the karmic cycle close, bro. For all the wrong I've done to all the women before her. I wasn't toxic. I wasn't abusive. I didn't gaslight. I didn't cheat. I wasn't manipulative, bro. But it's just some karmic debt that I owed. I finally closed the cycle with the one that I loved the most, the one that I truly wanted to be the rest of my life.
Yeah, I caused a lot of heartache and grief to my wife. I put us.
You think God will punish us for what we do to our women?
Yeah, I think ultimately you pay a price. Yeah. Yeah, ultimately, I think we pay prices, man. Whether it's in old age or in real time.
Yeah.
But yeah, you go pay. Especially the one that love you. My wife loved me unconditional. I hadn't found no condition that she got on me. And when I'm on her saying, man, I'm a fucked up, no good, rotten motherfucker. When she see this, she go call. She said, babe, but you're not. So she never speak bad against me. She never. She man. Man, her love surpasses it all. And I remember her telling me. She said, babe, I ain't worried about no hoes. Wives that last hoes.
Yeah.
So she made me self-reflect with just that statement. But yeah, nigga still a no good rotten motherfucker at time.
And you know what, man? When you being sneaky behind a good person's back, let me tell you about something, man. You all think it's all fun and games to be sneaky, playing games, using people. But after a while, it catches up to you. When you see your ass cannot succeed, when you see you can't go far in life, when you see shit ain't working out for you, it's because karma catches up to you. You playing sneaky behind good woman's or good man's back, it catches up to you. And some of y'all just be doing it. That's why you are getting old and lonely, old and tired, old. And I'm telling you, and it's not just men, women too. When you all are playing sneaky behind somebody's back, you always reap what you sow. I'm telling you, energy never lies. Energy always catches up to you. And so some of you all think that you all are good now. You all ain't good. You're going to see. Oh, you're going to get this. Trust me. Karma never forgets your address. I don't care who you are.
People really believe after treating so many people bad that they just gonna walk into their right person life. Y'all don't believe karma real, do it. Y'all don't believe you reap what you sow, do it. Y'all just believe that after treating all these folk bad and breaking so many people and making them have to build themselves back up, that you just finna walk up into this great ass life. I ain't wishing no negative on nobody, but just know karma a motherfucker, I swear to God.
Y'all would be surprised how many guys will pass up a genuinely good woman, a good connection, thinking that they have options. Matter of fact, if you're a guy and you come across this video and you know you have a genuine bond with somebody, lock in. The streets aren't what y'all think it is. Because I'm telling y'all right now, if you do somebody wrong that's genuinely good to you, you're putting negative energy into the world. And your love life will not be good after that. You will find yourself in a never-ending cycle of going from woman to woman to woman without finding true happiness and peace. And honestly, this is something that I've been seeing both men and women, especially on this app, where people actually believe that they have all these options, and we really don't. We really don't. Yeah, we're gonna find a lot of attractive people, right? You know, people that they look good, right? But there's not that many people that we can have a real spiritual connection with. It's hard to find that. Be satisfied with what's in front of you, the people that really have been there for you, instead of thinking that you're going to get the same feeling from every person you come across. And it won't be until 3 or 4 new girls in until you realize what you really lost.
Women are not that powerful like the way they used to be. Take it or not. You know, I can remember when I broke this girl's heart. Everything was stagnant. It got to a point that I couldn't sleep. We all thought maybe she took my name somewhere and they did something to me, something like juju or voodoo. But my God is bigger than juju. There was nothing like that. Because my mom was moving from one prayer house to another. More than 4, 5 to 6 men of God told her that it's because I broke a girl's heart that I should go back and beg for forgiveness. Everything will go back to normal. That is when women are so clean, strong, powerful, still know their worth, and their body is still a body of Christ. Not nowadays that they will go to private party and they'll be using Andre bottle to be knocking them, scatter everywhere, doing all kinds of shady things and all of that. You know, one thing you ladies don't know is you don't know how powerful you guys are. You guys are very powerful. You guys don't know the power you guys possess. If only you guys know, to pray is a problem. Good manner, some of you don't have anymore. You guys are losing it. But we that still respect or love you guys because of our mothers will keep talking. Out of nonsense will make sense. I pray you pick your sense from this. If you're a woman out there, wake up. You're powerful more than you think you are. Most men's karma is watching the woman that he promised that he would never hurt walk away and be with the man that treats her like a queen, while he ends up with the woman that treats him like shit and does him dirty. Karma really is a bitch.
I'm going to character for a minute. This is who I was for a long time. Yeah. It is what it is. This is how it was when you met me. I'm not going to change. I'll never change. You knew how I was when we sat down and talked. You've been dealing with me now for a few years. Why should I change? You ain't going nowhere. You come and go, I come and go. We happy, sad, up and down. That's a part of relationships. You know, what do you expect us to do? Just be happy all the time? I know I yell and scream. I come and go. I don't tell you things. I give you silent treatment. I shut down. I don't include you on things. I don't let you know what's going on, what I'm doing. I don't. But I ain't gonna never change. This is who I am. I'm like my daddy. Like my mother told me, I'm just like my daddy. So guess what? I'm just like my daddy. So check this out, y'all. When people say that, men and women, I'm not gonna change. And I don't wish this on anybody, right? I don't wish karma on anyone at all. But you better make some exchanges, because I was always over the top, overbearing, cocky, arrogant, self-centered. Didn't think that I was wrong. Would never apologize. One of my ex-girlfriends said, Leon, you're not going to apologize? I'm like, for what? You should have pissed me off. Sick dude, right? But I'm going to tell you something. Things come to you for a reason. Things happen for a reason. But we never say, well, what's the reason? Or the reason is so that you can get better, so that you can realize you're off track, so you can realize that you're hurting people, you're hurting your kids, your husband, wife, boyfriend, and girlfriend, you're hurting their family members, you're hurting their kids, you're hurting their siblings. When you hurt people's feelings, when you put people down, you just run through or run over people. August 13th, 2013, at 7:27 in the morning, because I didn't want to exchange, I didn't want to change. I had a heart attack. I became a heart patient. Right, I got a stent right now in one of my arteries. So I became a heart patient. And people say it's a high cholesterol level in the black community, in the black family, whatever. I had to have my arteries open, and they put a little stent in there and close it, right? Because I was breaking other women's hearts. So I had to have my heart broken to see how it felt. I was in rehab from September 2013 to January 2014. I was taking 9 pills a day. I had these all over my body. I was going to rehab 3 times a week. I was taking 9 pills. I was angry all the time, upset, didn't want to have sex. I was mean. So it's not about the genetics, about my arteries being clogged. One artery was 75% clogged. It wasn't about that. It was because I had my karma finally. I was breaking a woman's heart over and over and over again, year in, year out, year in, year out. So be careful. You don't want to take 9 pills a day. You don't want to be a heart patient. You don't want to have a stent. You don't want to be in rehab for 4 and 5 months. Start treating people right. All right, y'all have a great day.
Because I've told you all I was a habitual playboy. I was just a terror as it related to women, man. I have a very treacherous history with women. And it was at the point when I lost everything that I realized that I was reaping what I sowed. The Bible says it this way. It says, be not deceived, for God is not mocked. You shall reap what you sow. I manipulated women for years, emotionally destroyed them, lied, cheated, destroyed my family. I was just a very undisciplined man. And when I lost everything, when I hit rock bottom and I had to examine my entire life, I realized that that was my punishment for how I had hurt women, emotionally destroyed them, traumatized them. I want men to know, you cannot go around here doing devilishment and expect to live a righteous life or righteous or good things happen to you. If you are out here destroying women, abusing women, mentally manipulating women, I'm telling you that there is a price to be paid for that. And life is going to humble you. Life is going to whip your ass. life is going to beat you down. So I'm telling you that life is going to bless you according to how you treat the women in your life and how you treat the women around you. That is your responsibility, capacity, function, and role in society. You are supposed to be the knight in shining armor for women. And I'm telling you, and I want you to know from firsthand experience, if you are out here mistreating women, I'm telling you there's a price to be paid, and it is going to cost you at some point. So you don't have to take it from me. They say wise men learn from the mistakes of others. Be a wise man. I'm telling you, if you are mistreating women, at some point it's going to catch up with you, and life is going to break that ass down. Tighten up on your backstroke.
You know that saying, what goes around comes around? Like karma? Yeah, well, let's talk about karma and cheaters. Because a lot of people think that cheaters, their karma is going to be they got cheated on. But I think there's something a lot worse. Imagine one day after cheating on somebody you love, you find a new partner, somebody that you think is your perfect person, someone you know you could trust and love forever, someone so beautiful and kind and checks off every single thing that's on your list. And you start dating this person. You find out more about them. You fall deeper and deeper with this person, and they fall for you. And even though you know this person you could trust is in love with you and will never do anything wrong, you have this funny feeling that something's going to happen, that they're going to cheat on you or leave you. Or like you're not their perfect person. Like you just can't trust what they say. No matter how much they reassure you, you can never fully trust them. You're never able to take that leap of faith. You're never able to let them be who they truly are. You always have restrictions and boundaries that are way too controlling. This causes you to self-sabotage and mess up the relationship. But even worse, it causes you to never feel love, the real type of love, the unguarded, trusting, scary, but exciting feeling of love. You're never able to feel that. So you break up with this perfect person and you try with the next one because maybe they weren't perfect. And when you try with that next person, it's the same thing over and over again. And you go through this whole cycle of breaking up and finding new love, never to feel really loved, never to fully trust, always feeling empty and never fulfilled. Until one day you realize it was all your fault, that you think everybody's going to cheat on you. And it was all in your head. You do some reminiscing, you go and find that all the people that you've dated are happy and living perfect lives, and that you wish you were a part of it. But now it's too late and you messed up. And all those opportunities passed. And all those people, they're more successful with their money, relationships, and fulfillment and purpose in life. And you're just an empty shell of nothing. You see, what goes around does come around, but not always in the same shape or form. And if you're one of those cheaters, the only way to get out of that karma cycle is to forgive yourself and finally take that leap of faith and trust. But that's only if you're willing to. And I know it's really scary. And you got a lot more to deal with than anybody else.
Do you know the funny thing about taking advantage of people with a good heart? Is you think you are using them, but you are actually using yourself. There is a way the universe rewards people. It's called karma. A lot of people today are not married because of the women they have broken their hearts. The guys they have broken their hearts. The people that you used and dumped. The people you promised love and you abandoned. The people that give you their spirit, soul, and body. Give you their finances. Give you documents. Give you children. Brought you abroad. And all you could do was to use them like a pack of pack and throw them away. There's something about karma. Be careful how you deal with people. Because whatever a man sow, he will reap.
And karma isn't always something bad happening to the person that did you wrong, by the way. Oh, you had me fucked up about a month ago, but ever since then, money got longer. Skin got clearer. Body got tear. Like, you had me fucked up then. Yeah, you're expecting me to crash out, get mad. Oh, yeah, whatever. On the other hand, ever since you got the fuck out my space, things have just been happening. Wow. I don't care if you don't get your karma. Just fuck out my face. Be blessed over there. Just not around me. You can't be in this radius. Thing is with karma, we like to think something is going to happen to you because you did something to me. But also, you might not get no lashing. I know they had you fucked up a month ago, but ever since then, ever since you... Money got longer. I'm lying. Body got tear. Bank account fat. You got the job. You got the keys. You got the whip. As soon as they have you fucked up and you get rid of them, it's like, I can see clearly now.
I'm not gonna lie, recently I reconnected with an ex-situationship or whatever the case may be, or somebody who I used to deal with. And all I'm gonna say is, eventually when you start doing so much wrong or so much like bullshit, you start to look like the bullshit that you actually do. Like this person look just like lust. That's all I'm gonna say. And it's like the more you indulge and put your foot in like certain aspects of life where you're not supposed to put your foot in, you start to fucking look like it. You start to operate on it. Your whole personality becomes it. You start to look like exactly what the fuck you do. Like you start to look just like it, and it's sad and it's scary because I almost damn near didn't recognize this person, even though I did forget about who the person was. I almost didn't recognize the person due to the fact that the energy that it gave off, the look up in the face, like is sad how much like sinning or just like doing the wrong shit or just doing inhumane shit can like make you look like the bullshit that you're doing. It's really crazy.
Foundation of your new relationship is built on the tears that you made your ex cry. I hope you know that the person that you date after them, that's your karma. Because if you're delusional enough to believe that karma's not gonna spin the block, you have lost touch with reality. I promise you, you're gonna end up with Sleeping Bag Sally or Dirty Derek. Then you're gonna get some people that say, oh, I know people who have cheated on their partners and they're so happy in their new relationship. But you fail to realize that this person was a narcissist. A narcissist gets his power by the way that you view them. Do you think that they're gonna admit that they're unhappy with their new partner? No, because they want you to think that they're living their best life, when in reality, they probably go to sleep every night thinking about you. Also gonna get the ones that say, oh, people change for who they want to. No, people show you who they are with their actions. If somebody cheated on you, they're always going to be a cheater. They're just going to become a better cheater. And the one thing they're always going to do is they're always going to talk bad about their ex. They're going to make it seem that the reason that they cheated or whatever they did toxic in the relationship was their fault. They're always going to put it on you. Narcissistic people love to play the victim in every situation because they want to get sympathy from other people so that they can believe their bullshit. When people show you certain patterns of behaviors that they have, believe them.
Get away with it. Who told you that? Who told you that an unhealed, toxic, no good man is going to get away with what he did to you? You think he going to get away with blacking your eye, headbutting you, spitting in your face, disrespecting you in front of the children you have together, disrespecting you in front of the children you don't have together, disrespecting you in front of his children that you take care of that's actually not yours, cheating on you over and over and over again, calling you a HOE, calling you a B, making you feel like you ain't nothing, making you feel like you don't have no self-worth, leaving you while you was pregnant, leaving you while you was in the hospital, leaving you while you didn't feel good, you working 2 and 3 jobs, he's not even contributing, and if he is paying the bills and you are the stay-at-home parent, he's using the finances against you, he's sleeping with you and you halfway not even satisfied, he doesn't handle you with care, he doesn't handle you with gentleness. He doesn't even look to ask you if you're okay. He don't ask you, do you want a piece of gum? He don't ask you if he can clip your hangnail. He don't give you money to go get a mani and pedi. He don't buy you lunch. He don't make life easier. He don't put gas in your car. He don't brush your hair. He don't bring you tissue when you ran out and you ran in the bathroom because you rushed home from work trying to get home to him to make sure a meal is cooked for him. He don't pay for the groceries. He doesn't go to the grocery store. He doesn't do anything for you. He judges you. He makes fun of your body. He's passive aggressive. He makes you think that you are worth nothing. He gives more value to chewed up gum that's been spit out that you find on the bottom of your shoe and you mad that it's stuck because it's so hot outside, now it's sticky. He gives more respect to other people than he does for you. He honors other people than he does you. He always wants to be confrontational with you, but you've never seen him be confrontational with another man. As a matter of fact, you've never even seen him put hands on another man. But he's always questioning you. He's always doubting you. He's always got a complaint. He makes you feel that your needs and your wants and your desires is nagging. Who told you that he's going to be able to come into your life with false intentions, with the whole motive because he know he's not healed, he know he's toxic, he know he has mommy issues, he know he has sexuality issues. He got you so worried about the other woman that you're not even considering the fact that he's sleeping with men. He's so angry, you think he got an anger issue, but he got a sexuality issue. He has a pride issue. He has an ego issue. You think that he's going to be able to come into your life, make you make all of these sacrifices, make you give up everything about your existence, and karma not gonna pay him back. See, on this side, when we heal, We're not sitting around waiting for karma to meet him where he's at. We're not sitting around putting out SOSs for payback. But if you ever doubted for 1 second, if you ever felt like you're the only one suffering, let me be your reassurance. Let me be your validation. No, it's not because I wish bad upon anybody. But what I am a firm believer in, when you do wrong, wrong is absolutely going to follow you. You don't get to come into an innocent woman's life. I didn't say perfect, because women, we have things we have to work on. But hear me. A man does not get to come into an innocent woman's life that is created for love, that desires love, that wants love. He knows that she has no desire to cheat. He knows that she has every desire to support you, to love on you, and to be there for you. You mean to tell me that you thought that he was going to get away with what he put you through? You mean to tell me that you think because he with another woman, he's happier? You mean to tell me you basing his happiness off of a quick photo on social media, a quick reel? You mean to tell me you basing his happiness off of because somebody tagged him in something? Let me tell you something. Let me validate you and let me remind you. You don't have to feel low another day. You don't have to feel like, why is it that I keep getting a short and another stick? One thing I can promise you. One thing I can guarantee you. One thing you could take into the bank and cash 50 times over. He will get his. And what I can tell you about payback, about karma, and about reaping what you sow is this. It is always worse for the person who wreaked hell in your life.
The karma that comes with hurting innocent people will break you and will destroy you. Think about those who used to be bullies at school. There's few that made it. I don't know any from my side. Maybe you might know some people who made it who used to be real bullies. I'm talking about real bullies. Real bullies. I'm not talking about those who are just playing. I'm talking about real bullies. It's not easy for them to make it, And it takes time for karma to be visible. But when it comes, you will feel it. And people that knows what you used to do to other people will notice. And that is karma. Relationship-wise, those that used to be players, how fucked up are they right now? You go out to the corners, they don't even have future. But my point, just to cut this long story short, the karma that comes with hurting innocent people will destroy you. Not today, but one day it will. Stop hurting innocent people. Stop hurting people unprovoked. That's a word of the day.
Ladies, if you sit around sad about a man, sad about the last man that broke your heart, and you thinking like, how come he just gets to do whatever he wants to do and just move on, and he doesn't seem to be getting no sort of karma for this, and he just gets to live his life and be happy, baby, let me give you some hope, because my night has been made. So I haven't had my heart broken in a minute. It's been years. And I don't usually think about this guy because I'm past that. I've moved on. But when he does pop in my head, I do be like, dang, I'm not gonna lie. I don't have nothing to lie about. I hope that he's having a terrible time. He's not a good person. Okay. Sorry. I hope that he's roughing it right now. And I recently, today, like minutes ago, saw a picture of him against my will, might I add, because that man is blocked everywhere. So I wish nobody had showed me. But I seen a picture of him. And when I tell you that man's hairline, back, further, it's back, baby. Pushed back all the way. Not only is it back, it's thin. Paper thin. I can see right through it. Straight to his scalp. And in addition to that, as if that wasn't bad enough, I don't know what that man's going through right now, but his under eye area, he's aging like milk. He is aging like milk. I'm starting to think the sins of his past are finally catching up to him. So yeah, just hold on a little while longer, girl. And before you know it, you will have the joy that I have right now, because I'm smiling. I am. I'm having a good time. The man's getting what he deserves, okay?
Sometimes karma is silent, okay? Just because he's showing that he's happy on social media doesn't mean that he is, okay? He's laying next to the next woman that he doesn't love, thinking about the one that he did love. Okay? He's watching you elevate and grow and be happy without him. Right? While he shrinks in every room that he walks in. He's pretending to be happy on the outside while he's battling guilt every single night. It's about realizing that no other woman is going to love him the way that you did. And that's all the karma that he needs right there.
I remember being with a woman that was so amazing. Nothing to compare her to. She saw my potential. We were so aligned too for a minute. But I didn't realize who I was even standing in front of. And she was the kind of woman that you really only meet once if God is generous, and never again if you're careless with her heart. I still got my moments, y'all, where it still haunts me, it still gets me. The family love that my mom put me to the side one day. She says, Alexander, that's going to be the kind of woman that breaks your heart and leaves if you don't become the man that she deserves. I was too immature. I was too wounded. I was too disconnected. I was too in my head. Accountability felt like an attack, and healing felt like a chore. And I feel like I just had time to get it right, y'all. Before y'all ask about double back, man, I tried. After the growth, after the healing, after the heartbreak, I became the man that she saw from day one, y'all. But by the time I reached back out to her, she was already married to a man who didn't hesitate, to a man who was proud to be with her, to a man who didn't need a tutorial to handle her heart, you know? And he treated her like the blessing. Like he prepared for that. Like he dealt with his wounds before she walked into his life. And then it clicked for me, man. It really clicked. Women don't leave because they stop loving you. They leave because their heart cannot take another round of whatever you are putting them through. You see, a good woman will hold on until one day she sees a future. So I realized it runs. It's the day that I learned that blessings don't leave, they just relocate. Know that she's out there being good to him. And I love that for her and him. Love. Oh God.
The pain they caused you is going to come back to them. Some people call it karma, but I call it God's judgment. Justice will always be served, and you will pay your karma in full. People who cause harm often face consequences that eventually catch up to them. This is how karma affects the people who hurt others. First point is they carry the weight of their own actions. They carry the weight of their own guilt. Even if they don't show it, people who cause harm or mistreat others often feel guilt or shame later. They avoid self-reflection to escape those feelings, and they develop inner conflict that shows up as anger, numbness, or instability. No one escapes with the impact of their actions forever, even if these people pretend like they are fine, they are happy, they are not facing karma, or living their best lives. Trust me, they are going through it. A lot of people who have hurt you will never want you to know that they are going through karma for the things they put you through. They are going through it. They are living in guilt, shame, and regret for what they put you through. When they hurt you, they are not thinking about what they have put you through. They only think about it when they start facing the consequences of their actions. That is when they reflect. When karma hits them hard, that is when they reflect and start thinking about what they did to you. Which leads us to the next point. They repeat harmful patterns until life forces them to change or life teaches them a hard lesson. When someone keeps hurting others, life tends to mirror that back to them. This can look like relationships falling apart, people losing trust in them, difficulty forming emotional bonds, and experiencing behaviors from others that reflects their own. They often end up experiencing the same wounds they inflict on others. People who have hurt you will end up experiencing the same wounds they have inflicted. They eventually face themselves. The karmic lesson is that they cannot avoid the truth of what they have done or the truth of who they are. This often leads to a moment of reckoning, remorse that often comes late, and the realization of what they have done. Not only the realization of what they have done, but the realization of what they have lost. Growth becomes unavoidable. There are a lot of people who only realize what they have done when karma has hit them, when they have taken the karmic lesson and paid their karma in full. Their relationships and their opportunities suffer. Mistreating others creates long-term consequences, such as a reputation that closes doors, and attracting partners who hurt them the way they hurt you. Most of the men who have hurt you will end up attracting women who will hurt them the way they hurt you. The truth is, a lot of men will only experience their karma when they are looking for a woman to settle down. They spend their whole years playing women, using women, manipulating women, and then the minute they want to settle down or they are looking for a good woman to settle down with, they'll end up meeting a woman who is going to be their karma. they are going to fall in love with their karma. Mistreating others creates a circle of loneliness, conflict, and unstable connections. Karma often shows up as repeated struggles that force growth. The last but not the least point, which is one of the most important, is that your healing is part of their karma too. When you heal, you rise and you reclaim your power. They eventually feel it. When a man hurts you and you rise, heal, and reclaim your power, it creates a contrast they eventually feel. The people who have hurt you feel it when you heal. Your strength becomes a mirror that exposes their harm. Whenever they look at you, they are ashamed because your strength exposes what they did to you. Every time they look at you, your strength is a reminder of their guilt. Your strength is a reminder of the shame they have to carry for the rest of their lives. Your strength is a reminder of the fact that they wanted to break you and they didn't succeed. Your strength is a reminder of how powerful you are. It reminds them that you're powerful more than them. You're stronger than them. So for the people who have hurt you, karma is going to handle them in his own way and in his own time. And if you're unlucky enough, God is going to give you a front row seat to watch. The way you think karma is going to get them is not the way they are going to receive their karma. Sometimes the karma some people will face is watching you succeed. The person they wanted to break, the person they wanted to destroy, the person they wanted to kill, their karma is watching you succeed, grow, and become everything. Sometimes when you wish people bad, or you're wishing for their downfall, or praying that something bad should happen to them, or you even do something bad to them, your karma is not going to be you getting hit by a truck or you losing a loved one or whatever. So your karma is going to be watching that person become everything you didn't want them to be. You're going to watch that person become blessed, successful, loved, is failing. The people who have hurt you and tried to destroy you and made a fool out of you and played you, their karma is seeing you become the best version of yourself. Their karma is seeing you elevating, growing, and being this strong person who they cannot even have access to, who they cannot break. Their karma is living with the guilt and shame, knowing that they hurt someone who didn't deserve it, who only wanted to love them. Your direction, your safety, your recovery, your what, that is where your power is right now. Focus on that. There are some people who will only have to come and apologize to you before things go well in their lives. There are some people who will go through it for hurting you. Let me be honest, you guys need to be very careful. Everyone who has ever hurt me has gone through karma, and I have watched them go through it. As sad as I'm saying it, I've watched them go through it. Even if you don't see them, you're going to hear about it. Someone is going to tell you, the universe will make you know that this person is going through karma for hurting you, for what they did to you. There are some people you will hurt and everything in your life will go down. From your finances to your job, everything crumbles. If there is one thing that I know is that God does not joke about me. God does not play about me. Be very careful who you hurt. There are some people you don't play with. People that are in no-go area. There are some people you will hurt, and it's not even God, but their ancestors will fight you. Their bloodline will fight you for trying to hurt them, for trying to destroy them. Be very careful. It's not everybody you're going to play with that is going to let it go. And there are a lot of people who don't believe in forgiveness. They believe in revenge. So when you're out there hurting people, know that your I am sorry is not going to work on everybody. There are some people who will get their lead back, who do tit for tat, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. There are some people who will pay their own karma by themselves. They are the karma themselves. Anyways, guys, I don't want to make this video too long. Share your thoughts in the comment section. And before I forget, this is the full makeup look. This is the full makeup look for this outfit. If you like it, make sure you give a thumbs up in the comment section. And I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye. Love you. Okay, so that is that. I was listening to one said, if you hurt someone, you hurt their feelings. It's not that another woman will hurt you, but the thing that you love, maybe your job, maybe your mother, maybe your house, the thing that is attached to your heart, that will break you. So it's in many ways, it's in many forms as the karma goes. It doesn't mean that you hurt a woman, so a woman will hurt another woman will hurt you back. It goes on the different forms. The thing that you love, that thing will break your heart. So that's that. So thank you for watching. I really thank you, and I really appreciate you for subscribing to my channel. Also, please don't forget to subscribe. If you not subscribe, please subscribe to my channel, and also like, share, and comment. I really thank you. Also, my children, they have channel. They have Princess Queen 20M. and Heavenly Joy 20M. So please, you can subscribe to my children's channel for me. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So this is it. I don't know if you can see it as Princess Queen 20M. You can subscribe to our channel for us. I really thank you for your time. Can you have Heavenly Joy? I don't know if you can see it. If you can see it, yes, that's our channel, Princess Queen 20M, Heavenly Joy 20M, The God's Family 20M. Yeah, you can subscribe to our channel. I really thank you for your time. The Princess Queen 20M, we have 14 subscribers. The Heavenly Joy 20M, we have 43 subscribers. You can help us subscribe to their channel. And also, if you are here watching and you have a channel that you want us to help you, you can put your channel's name on the comment section. Then those watching can also subscribe to your channel. In the next live I'll do, I'll check and I'll see, then I'll promote your channel for you so that people will subscribe to the channel for you. Thank you very much for your time. I wanted to do another video so that we can all learn, but next time we'll continue. I really thank you. I thank you. Thank you for your time, for being with us. Thank you very much. Yeah.
You've heard the songs. To me, I want it. You know, you know, a man who may swear, a woman too, as a cheerful, a million deed. I tell you, genius. Sana, yes, it's here. Obey. Tell who me too, as a TV boy, and from everywhere. You never go to be said. Okay, man, power is running out of you. How we not to tell them for this? Only a young boy. Obey. We under the Kambasum Edari under. Hey. Hey. I'm an amino Batampa. Yummy. Number one. It's a idea that yeah. Soon. Become. Oh, Yadidi. Obakasa. Yadidi. Obaba Humiso. Yadidi. Who want to meet? Ayodia. We are the
If you've got kids under 16 in the UK, please.
Amanaman, Obatampa, Yamieja, Yamawamu, Yana Prize, Miniswa, yes, Inside the Rechia, yes, Yamieja, Obata, Uyemwa, Inside the Rechia, yes, Come. Unyamieja Obata, Amanaman, Obatampa, Nyamieja, Yemawamu, Yanakra, Nidiswa, yes, Yenimsa, Adelechia, Esumudi, Nyamieja Obatampa, Yeni musaderetia Isuvi ya Namieja obata Yeni musaderetia Isuvi ya Namieja obata Amanaman Obatampa Nyamieja Yemawamu Yanakra Didiswa Yes Rose Yani Musaderetia Yes Dika Nyamieja Obata Obey, obey you. Yeni Musa Adetia. Yeah, it's so fine, I'm yourself. Who not to nothing? Running we attain. Well, that's what's up. I bet you will. Yes, you bet you will. Oh, back outside my dinner. Fine, I'm yourself. Oh, not to nothing. Oh, running we attain. Now, well, that's what's up. I bet you will. I bet you. Yes, you will. I bet you somebody now. Oh, you nyamia. Oh, you nyamia. Oh, you nyamia. Oh, sir. Hey, massive. Oh, you nyamia. New Year. Oh, Otisa. Check. Fana Sam. Whoa, not your nothing. Nothing. Opera. New Year. Well, that's what, sir. Of a show. Yes, you may do it. Akasao. Hey, Masi. Fanya miasem. Wona Jonasi. That's it. Obey. Ready. That's what's up. Yes, you bet you. Yes, you bet you. Baby, I'm a Obeka Samade. Papa. Oh, you Namia. Oh, you Namia. Na. Oh, oh, you Namia. Oh, you Namia. Oh, Fana Sem. Wona Jonasi. That's it. Ready, that's what's yes, you better, yes, you better, baby, I'm Omega Samade. So far, Yamiasam, oh, not Jonasi, ready, that's what's yes, you better. Yes, baby. Yes, Becca. Ah, because we must do it. I shoot in my head. Abaya, would you pay yourself? Not you. Oh, very bad. What can I say? Tell you. Oh, you're not here. Oh, you're not here. Oh, you Nyamia, became a Oh, you Nyamia, can you be checked? Can you be checked? Can you be checked? Oh, you Nyamia, obedience, Samamai, became a soul, and under. Oh, you Nyamia. Oh, you Nyamia. It's so hey, Nada. I'm seeking my stay in my satellite. Hurry, hey, my Konani, oh, you Nyamia. Once I cry. Obedi yourself. Obedi yourself. Obedi yourself. Send it here. Oh, you Nyamia. Yes, yes. Wonderful. Yehovah Beshe. Yehovah Obeshe. Yehovah Beshe. Yehovah. Ali must go in Masi. Obeshe. 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 Talk about you. Yeah.